Before we begin, consider this. What if the peace you've spent your whole life searching for has been quietly following you all along? Like a shadow you never noticed, always there, always available, waiting for you to stop running long enough to see it? Now, let me tell you a story. The parable of the lantern and the mountain. Long ago, in a quiet village at the foot of a vast mountain, there lived a young man named Ren. Ren was restless. Every day he watched travelers climb the mountain in search of enlightenment, returning with stories of wisdom, clarity, and peace. Ren wanted that desperately. He felt lost inside his own mind, tangled in regret, worry, and the constant sense that something was missing. One morning he approached the village monk. "Master," Ren said, "I want to climb the mountain and find enlightenment. But I feel unprepared. The path seems dark." The monk nodded and handed him a small lantern with a dim, flickering flame. "Take this," the monk said. "It has guided many before you." Ren bowed gratefully and set off. The climb. As Ren began his ascent, he quickly noticed how little the lantern illuminated. At best, it lit the space a few steps ahead. He grew frustrated. "How am I supposed to reach the top with such a weak light?" he muttered. He pushed on anyway, climbing for hours over rocks, through narrow paths, past cold winds that made the lantern flicker even more. By nightfall, Ren was exhausted and angry. He threw the lantern down beside him. "This light is useless. I'll never find the way like this." As he sat in the darkness, an old traveler approached, carrying nothing but a walking stick. "Why have you stopped?" the traveler asked. "My lantern barely lights the path," Ren said. "I need more light to reach the summit." The traveler smiled gently. "Ah, you think you need to see the entire path, but you only ever need to see the next few steps. That is enough." Ren frowned, "But how can I trust such a small light?" The traveler pointed to the lantern. "That little flame," he said, "is not meant to show you the whole journey. It's meant to show you yourself. Patience, trust, presence. Without these, even the brightest sun cannot guide you." Before Ren could respond, the traveler continued up the mountain, walking confidently, even in the dark. The turning point, Ren picked up his lantern again. He noticed something he hadn't seen before. The lantern wasn't just lighting the path, it was warming his hands, calming his breath, steadying his steps. Slowly, step by step, he kept going. Not looking ahead, not thinking of the summit, only the next small patch of earth illuminated beneath his feet. Hours passed. Sometimes the path was smooth, sometimes it was steep. Each time doubt arose, Ren returned to the soft glow of the lantern and the steady rhythm of his breath. Eventually he looked up, and to his astonishment, he was standing at the top of the mountain. The view stretched endlessly. The sky blazed with stars. A peaceful silence washed over him, but what struck Ren most was not the mountaintop. It was the realization that every moment of peace he felt here had already been present all along the journey. He just hadn't noticed. When Ren returned to the village, the monk greeted him with a knowing smile. "Tell me," the monk asked, "what did you learn?" Ren placed the lantern on the ground between them. "I thought enlightenment was at the top of the mountain," Ren said. "But it was in every step, in the breath, in the stillness between thoughts. I didn't need a stronger lantern. I only needed to trust the light I already had." The monk nodded. "Exactly. Peace is not found in distant peaks. It is discovered when you finally stop searching everywhere else and begin to walk gently with what you already carry inside." Ren bowed deeply, the flickering lantern now glowing brighter in his eyes. Closing reflection. This parable reminds us that we often chase peace, clarity, or purpose as if they live somewhere far away, some future achievement, perfect moment, or external destination. But like Ren, we already carry the lantern. The light has always been within us. All we ever need is the courage to take the next small step and trust it.